Okay, start.
So jobs, lots of scarcity. कहीं भी नहीं है, किसी को नहीं मिल रहा तो भी बहुत गंदे वाले मिल रहे हैं. And उसके ऊपर then we have internships, another hard thing. So we have guys from Internlink present today. Guys, can you just introduce yourselves, please?
Hi there, I'm Abhimeet.
Hi there, I'm Viraj.
So they have three co-founders right now. One of them, Aryaveer Singh.
Yeah.
He's not present with us today, but let's continue and we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, so we'll start by introducing ourselves first. I'll go ahead first. So, my name is Viraj. I've been working in the tech domain since the age of 15 itself. After working with around 15 to 20 clients, after freelancing with them, I started working in a startup itself as a project manager. The startup's name is Vulu. So, after working with them for around 6 months, directly working with the founder itself, opened my own company in the edtech domain. So, that company was called Course Compass. So the founder became a strategic advisor for me, opened a lot of doors for me as well. After reaching a decent MRR with that company, I met Arivir and Abhimeet in the process itself. In Atlas Skilltech itself, we actually formed Internlink. We met together in Atlas when they were hosting WIC. Abhimeet will tell you more about, how exactly we met. Also, पानी बेच रहा था मैं basically at
Oh,
that
that's
time.
crazy.
So what was happening was for my first company मुझे promotion करने थे और यार नहीं था उतना. I just started my startup. I didn't have much funds with me. So what I used to become hydration partners with all the college events that were happening.
Okay.
So with 6,000 I used to get good amount of promotion, right? So that's why I even approached Manzil. I was the hydration partner there. That's where I met Arivir again because he was one of the chairs, I think. So in the process, then I came across Abhimeet also while we were discussing for sponsorship. Then eventually I became a title sponsor for that event. And then we came up with Internlink altogether. Push that.
Okay.
So very quickly, I'll go over my intro. Like Viraj and Arivir, I've been working since the age of 15. I specialize in the finance and marketing domains. I started freelancing with a couple of magazines, journals, and consulting firms. And eventually, Arivir and I founded India's first profitable private youth convention called the World Youth Convention in November of 23. That's where we met Viraj. Viraj actually messaged me on LinkedIn saying that he saw our event and would want to become a hydration partner, and I'm like, 3,000 का मैं क्या ही करूँ? So
विराज बेसिकली अपना लिंक्डइन रिस्ट ट्राई कर रहा था.
yeah. He raised us up pretty well, and we also roped him in. And he became our title sponsor. And the day he came to the conference, we were expecting someone who's probably like in their 30s or something, because we didn't really actually check, how old this guy is. We just cared about the money at that point. And uh, yeah, Viraj, Veer, and I met. We sat during the conference, and we figured that there are quite a few pain points that people our age are going through, especially with the advent of the NEP, which is the new education policy, which came out in 2020, which made internships mandatory for all undergraduate students. And we figured that this is currently a pain point which is only going to become worse in the market. And that's where the idea of Internlink came. So, yeah, that's pretty much where we started.
Yep.
So you all faced difficulties yourself while doing it as well?
So when we talk about difficulties, yeah, when you're opening a new startup altogether, you'll face multiple difficulties anyways. You're a 19-year-old or 18-year-old kid trying to build something. You have to build your contacts from ground up
Ground
itself.
up,
Your
definitely.
parents, like I don't come from a
Indian
business
parents
background.
are-
Okay? I'm a first gen entrepreneur. Same with Abhimeet. Arivir is a third generation entrepreneur. Even though his family has contact, we cannot take it because we don't have any credibility as of now.
Yeah.
We have not created anything. So when I was even scaling my first company, मेरा वही था because my mom was behind getting a degree in the end. और मैं जाने वाला था Germany, वो छोड़ के फिर मैंने startup खोल दिया, which was for an Indian parent to let an Indian kid take a gap year altogether to focus on a startup. Like relatives also talk, right? So
Yeah.
we were on a constant pressure of getting results faster as well. So for me, I was on a time bomb anyways. So when all three of us met and we saw the whole market opportunity when NEP also came into the picture, we had an action plan in our mind on what we need to do further anyways.
What do you all think of the action, this thing NEP ने जो किया था, internships compulsory करना? Do you think that was a smart move
I would say it was a smart move for a developed India.
for
Not
developed India,
not
but
for
not right
developing
now?
India. No.
In a country where already job opportunities मुश्किल है, to seek internships compulsory is just like crazy.
Because the supply demand inefficiency is certainly there, right? Like, I mean, there are so many job seekers. In fact, we just ran some numbers recently and we figured out there are close to 4.13 crore students for whom internships are going to become mandatory in the future. And not everyone has parents or contacts that they can just sign off on their internship
Exactly.
certificate. A lot of them actually need to go out and do something. So that is a very, very strong pain point. that we are trying to resolve.
So Internlink basically fills this entire gap that's there.
Yeah, and see, there are only 20,000 HRs, man, in the industry right
Oh.
now, and there are 4.2 crore
it's
internship
that
seekers.
less?
Yeah, you are looking at 40,000 candidates per HR. HRs don't have time for interns.
Yeah.
Oh,
Definitely.
Yeah, like not more than 1,000 HRs would be actively even recruiting interns.
So if
Right?
you had to say like a number, how much do you all think Interlink is actually filling up this 4.3 CR gap?
I mean the gap itself. So in terms of actually getting these internships, because see, right now with the past two budget sessions as well, if you notice, the government is now incentivizing and also pressuring your corporates, MNCs, MSMEs, all of them to actually offer internships, whether it's in the form of tax rebates or if it's in the form of just directly just commanding that you have to give out internships over the summer or just like winter intake as well. So even after all that, there isn't a solid number that we can actually commit right now, because it's a the business cycle of a product like ours and the market itself is cyclical in nature, right? It's not something which remains constant or grows. It's something which just pops up and pops down all the time. And yeah, there's not a very good number, but with interning, what we're trying to actually do is not fill the gap, but fill the gap that we can very efficiently. Because right now the process, as we explained, it's very very tasking, especially for the HRs as well. Like imagine if 4 crore students just up and about started applying tomorrow. That's on average 40,000 resumes.
Exactly.
To screen that, to actually go through each and every resume would take your HR a good month. Imagine filling up one position every month. It's not a very realistic number, and that's exactly the inefficiency that we're trying to solve over here.
Yeah, and even with the PM right now, with the new schemes that they have launched, the government of India have also launched that for all the companies who register themselves, they'll pay for the interns itself, the 5,000 rupee salary.
Oh, so that's
Yeah,
compulsory.
no. So what they are doing is first you have to register yourself with the government of India and everything. You have to post the job post and everything. Once the interns are hired, the government will pay the intern salary. The company does not have to. They've launched this scheme as well to promote more companies actually hiring interns. Because pehle jab, even when internship our competitors came in at that time, when internships were not compulsory. Why exactly? Main problem was that no company wanted to hire interns altogether because they're a liability as of now. If because a owner has to, a founder specifically has to spend a lot of time on an intern to delegate those tasks and mentor the candidate itself. So that becomes a hassle for the candidate. So that's why the government is trying to encourage more and more companies to actually post these internship opportunities and these students getting hired.
So the idea of Interlink is very unique. I don't think you've seen a lot of apps that are actually out there ki like, we got this.
Yeah.
So like, I just wanted to understand, Interlink ka final goal as a company kya hai? What is like your dream achievement, or what is like you all want to achieve? What's like a goal with it?
So, I mean, I'll tell you something. Arveer, Viraj, and I, all three of us are barely like 20. And that makes us fall in the Gen Z category. So, we saw friends, we saw how they were struggling on a daily basis when the colleges were pressuring them that, you need to get an internship, you need to get an internship. And obviously, it was very easy for those that come from business families, but not for everyone. Especially, I mean, even for Viraj and I, as he rightly said, before it was even compulsory, when we went out into the market trying to get internships, we couldn't really do anything apart from actually get it through personal references or just keep on applying for like months and months and then finally getting something.
That's
because we
one
wanted
hell
to
of a journey, right?
Exactly.
From not getting internships to now being a company that helps out with
Yeah,
internships.
exactly. Yeah.
Quite interesting.
So I mean, the end goal itself is that we do want to, for the Gen Z, we have created a datified app, right? You can swipe left and right to apply for internships. It gives you a lot of options that way. And we made the process very interactive. We made it fun. We made it look a little bit less serious, I would say, in the sense that, a candidate, because it's already very serious for them, right? The colleges are on their heads telling them that if you don't get an internship, you are not going to get the mandatory credits, or we are not going to give you your degree, all of those things. So honestly, our end goal with Internlink, at least on a customer end, would be that every candidate is able to do what they want to do and actually get the best opportunity that is, the most feasible for them, and one that they actually have interest in, and not actually go around looking for scraps. That's the main thing.
And even with the features that we are offering, we are actually abiding by that. So no job posting platform will give you an action plan of what you should do further. When
Right.
you're swiping left and right on intern link, we're actually calculating and
Let's
monitoring.
get back to that. We'll do one thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you all explain, like, if Tattoo had to sign up on your app,
Hmm.
what's the
The
process,
process.
how it goes, what do you all,
Okay.
what are the requirements, and then how does the app proceed with it?
I'll just put you through the whole user flow journey for the applicant
Yeah.
specifically, right? The minute you come onto the platform, you'll first give a basic personality test,
Okay.
right? You'll choose the categories that you want to get an internship at. There are like 6 categories on the platform.
Mhm.
Once that is done, you upload your resume and you go for a basic screening call,
Okay.
right? That screening call would last around 2 to 5 minutes at
And this
max.
is taken by?
It's by AI itself. So we
Completely
have
AI
cloned
driven.
our HR's voice
Okay.
on it itself, and it will be a proper conversation in which you'll be taking in all the necessary data about the candidate, and all that would be taken care of.
Okay.
So all the information and the data point that we take in from the screening agent, we are verifying it on our backend through direct web scraping. So let's say you do a screening call altogether and you tell us 4 or 5 things, right? We'll first do a whole background check on you as an applicant. We'll scrape the whole internet for that, like how Whitebridge is doing it.
Okay,
Right? So
yeah,
we
yeah.
have this API straightened out for us to collect enough information about it, because even in the job market, the main search that they need to do is first to check if the candidate has a criminal record.
Exactly.
What digital presence does the candidate have?
Okay.
Because even in interns, they also want to check the digital presence
So
of
that's
what.
necessary also.
Yes, because
Okay.
that helps us in determining the actual personality of a candidate. Because see,
Okay.
in the end, the candidate might behave all sophisticated when he's in the office, but might do something way worse while he's on the internet, or might fat shame some
Okay,
other
I get
people,
it,
or,
yeah.
or might be doing something which is not acceptable. So we take these things into account as well. We scrape enough data as possible. Right now we have that kind of technology created as well. So we do all our necessary verification, and all that information is taken, and we give the candidate a compatibility score out of 100 itself, and then the candidate can start swiping left and right based on that.
So let's say I'm a student. Like, I know many of my friends who have done their JE, their NEETs. They do not have a mobile till they're 12. So no Instagram accounts, not even a WhatsApp number. But they're
But
excellent
that's
at their
changing
studies.
now, right?
That is changing.
That's
That is
with the
changing.
youth right
Yeah,
now. They're all
definitely.
very good with.
Well, I
that
just had to
too,
ask,
especially.
if I was a student like that and I'm applying an intern link, does that affect my chances? Like, I'll get lower, right? Because I don't have any
You
online
wouldn't have enough
presence.
data to
even if you don't have an online presence, the metrics that we are taking, we are in a broad way, we are taking multiple things. We are taking the resume also, we are taking the basic personality test also. Let's say you have a low compatibility score when you come on the platform. We have a feature called a video note. A 30-second video note which you can directly send to the HR even if you have a low compatibility score. So we
Okay.
promote your profile the minute you send a video note.
Okay.
So basically, the function of the video note is to tell the HR something which is beyond just your resume or beyond
Okay.
just your compatibility score, right? And more importantly, as you said that you are an applicant and let's say your compatibility score is low. At the end of the week, our AI actually generates a report and sends it across to you if you've not
Okay.
gotten
Yeah.
if you've not gotten into the places you've applied to, and it tells you why you've not gotten
My
in.
shortcomings are
Yes,
there.
your
The
shortcomings
action
and
plan.
basically, yeah, your further action plan as well. That this is what you should do. This is
the
where
skills
the
you can develop.
Yeah.
exactly. This is where the market is right now. This is where you are right now, and it tells you how to get there.
So it predicts using your past data, or
It predicts using your past data, your compatibility score, and also the places you've applied to, because the
Okay.
AI is constantly learning. That these are your preferences. This is
Okay,
the
yeah.
type of place you would want to work at, and then it is also telling you why you're not getting in there.
See,
Okay.
we know all AI models have biases, right? Let's
Yes.
not let's say avoid that topic as well, because even Amazon, when they had their recruitment agents coming in, they were actually rejecting applicants just because of the keyword woman. So if a company like Amazon had such flaws, we also had to make sure that our screening agent, what we have, is at least giving at least a 90 to 85% accuracy in general for us to actually assess the candidate, because right now nothing is happening in a nutshell. तो अगर 0 से 1 जाने के लिए अगर 0.5 तक भी पहले स्टार्टिंग में जा रहा है, for us to improve our models, we can still actually abide by that and
Fair.
move forward.
Basically,
That is
the
what we do.
weightages will keep changing.
Will
over
keep
time.
changing. Yes.
Got it. So I'm assuming you guys must have seen a lot of CVs, internships wale to.
100%. Yeah.
So like, when I apply for internships, what's a good resume? Because मैं 12th हो गया,
Mm-hmm.
कुछ experience नहीं है. So what is the differentiating factor between each child that's applying there?
Honestly, that kind of differs from stream to stream. I'm not talking
Okay.
commerce, humanities, or science. I'm talking more so in what stream you want to work in, whether it's like in the tech IT sector, whether it's like in the marketing sector. So let's talk IT, right?
Fine.
If you're someone who's genuinely very passionate about tech, then there's a very high probability that even before, let's say, your 10th grade, you would have made some of the other project.
Okay.
Maybe not too great, but something
Got
that
it.
you have built, right? So GitHub repository is 100% very strong point for your CVs. Apart from that, your hobbies, your interests in general. So a lot of people have this habit where they put hobbies, swimming. I like swimming. And
Yeah.
kind of like, it does not make a lot of sense. But after talking to a lot of HRs, we figured that it actually kind of does. Because let's say you are going to work for a travel company.
Okay.
Swimming definitely shows up as a hobby. It shows up
Yeah.
as a KPI, a key performance indicator of
Definitely.
yours. That okay, you like swimming, so that is going to push you to be sent to locations where a lot of people go in, for like the beach, the sea,
Yeah.
something like that. Or if you're like someone who travels a lot, so if you're going and working with a company that has actually offshore clients, they would want to send you to go and talk to them, represent,
Okay.
for you
Just
to
because I had
represent.
swimming as my hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually
And when we
interesting.
talk about tech, yeah, see, let's cut the crap in general.
Mhm.
With the applicants that are currently there when they are applying, there's a lot of supply and there's less demand in the sector in
Definitely.
general. And when people are actually submitting the resumes, when I put a front-end developer job post, when my HR does it, I receive 1,500 applicants in 2 hours. Now I can show you the LinkedIn job post that we have posted, and we close our job post in 3 hours because we receive so many applicants. So the thing is that, yeah, you will have to have a unique indicator in your profile itself for the HR to differentiate. You'll have to reach out to the HR, actually
Okay.
showcase your portfolio. Many people don't even include portfolio links in their resume, which is very crucial. Like even if you have, let's say, you don't have industry experience, but at least create personal projects, put it in your portfolio, showcase it to the
Definitely.
recruiter that you have some technical skill in general and you have the technical aptitude. See, from an intern, there isn't much expectation for a recruiter, right? They all just need to see they have confidence and their willingness to work. That's the two metrics that they particularly see.
Okay.
Even with the technical understanding, they already have the senior developers in the company, so they can assist the intern if there is something that the intern is not understanding. But that willingness to work and that resilience that is needed, if that is there, then only the work will happen. Because see, in the tech domain, it's a back and forth thing. You need to
Definitely.
keep going at it again and again in order to get done with the solution. So that's the thing.
Okay, let's move on ahead with the flow.
Yeah.
Where were you? With the flow of after what happens when you get okay, I apply.
Yeah, the app,
There's my
right?
screening done.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And
So
then
I walked you through what happens when you don't get in. What happens when you do get in? So we have an inbuilt CRM system into the platform, which is basically giving you a chat section where the HR actually texts you first.
okay, so
Right.
these are actual HRs texting you.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
actual HR.
Okay.
So basically, what happens is once you have applied, you show up on the HR's web portal.
Okay.
Right? And if they like your application, they like your CV, they like everything, then they will text you samne se, and they'll be like, okay, listen, we liked your profile, and they'll probably set up an interview call with you, and that's where the that's where the user flow ends, because
Okay.
then
Yeah,
you
definitely.
got the job
Okay.
in
Yeah.
hand. So yeah.
So it's hard to understand. Where's exactly Interlink benefiting from this? How you're earning? What's
What's your
gain?
revenue model as such?
Okay, so on the HR end is mainly where we make our revenue, right? Because see, customers are already the ones who are in need. So
Exactly.
it wouldn't
Need
make
वाले
a-
से और
Makes
लेके
sense.
हाँ, और
मतलब
क्या
नहीं
ही
बनता।
वो exactly. But from the HRs, we basically charge them for every profile that they access. So let's say the two of you have applied, and they want to see your profile. So then they will pay us a certain amount just to see your profile.
Just to see.
Just to see your profile, because
Okay.
see, unlike your other platforms, not going to drop any names here, but unlike your other platforms, we are not charging you just to see the applicant CV, because we are not a database.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Apart from just the CV, you also get to see the compatibility score. You get to see the transcript of the AI call that you had, and we also have an inbuilt generative AI LLM model, which basically works in the sense that for the HR, they can question the AI about you.
Okay.
And yeah, the AI will be able to answer that. So let's say the two of you have applied, and the HR just wants to know that, okay, have either of them ever shown any interest in gaming? Let's say it's a gaming company, right? Have they ever shown any interest in gaming? And let's say your CV says that I cleared GTA Vice City ka every mission in the first go.
Yeah.
Basically.
The AI is going to tell them that.
So we
Okay.
basically pick up the right data points for the same, and we are mapping everything accordingly when things are being asked on Chanakya itself. So it's called Chanakya AI.
Okay.
So we are unlike our competitors, right? We don't charge around 45 to 60 rupees per profile. So what we do is we only charge 5 credits. So we have a credit-based system on our recruiter end.
Okay.
In the initial stages, we provide around 200 credits for free for all our recruiters, in which they can access the profile, see around, actually look at the quality of the applicants that are coming through, and then accordingly take a decision of starting paying us, because we also provide the profiles in bulk itself for 10 profiles, 50 credits. That's much more convenient for the recruiter anyways, because their openings are getting fulfilled
Exactly.
from day one, and they're collecting more data also on their applicants who are actually applying for the job. So that's
So it's a volume game
benefit.
basically, because we
Definitely.
are barely as he said, 5 credits just gets converted to INR. So we're charging like 5 rupees just to see your profile,
profile.
which
Fair.
is not a lot of money if you
Yeah.
think about it.
How did Interlink exactly get in touch with these companies? I'm assuming you all have contacts directly with these companies because you all have the HRs there.
Yeah, we
So
do.
how did that connection start?
So I mean, our first client that we onboarded was the IHCL group, basically the group that controls all of the Taj properties in the country, and we had a soft contact over there. And basically, what happened is I showed up to their doorstep, and the VP was actually just leaving the property. And I was like, "So listen, please, I just want like half an hour or something." And he's like,
Classic.
yeah, and he wasn't. We were in Kolaba at the time, and he's like, "Listen, I'm going to Bandra. Come in my car. We'll
Oh.
talk there." Yeah. So like,
That's
so like
very cool of
evening peak traffic time for an hour and a half. I pitched the idea to him, and he loved it. And he's like, "Okay, how much is this gonna cost me?" Because
Yeah.
in the end, it all
Definitely.
comes
Yeah.
down to money. And I'm like, "So I'm not gonna charge you anything. You just do one thing. Get me in touch with like 3 other companies, please. I'm begging you."
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And basically, we started off with a pyramid scheme.
Oh.
And we just told everyone, just refer us to like three
Three
more HRs.
companies,
We are
three
we are going
companies,
to
three
let
companies.
you use it for free for like the first 3 months or something. And yeah, that's
So,
pretty much how we got personal
Getting
connects.
their reviews and everything, how's their experience been?
Yeah,
Like-
so it's been very great. I mean, they have B2B clients have been very integrated in us changing a lot of things, whether it's our
Yeah.
features, whether it's actually putting certain restrictions on the app, because there's also this thing about an application being too good, right?
Okay.
And
Is it?
yeah, and especially when
Too good to be true? is
no,
it?
no, just too good.
Okay.
And like especially when two parties are involved which are on opposite ends, which in this
Yeah.
case is the recruiters and applicants, it's never really great when it's too good for one party.
Yeah.
Right. So initially, what a problem that we had that was faced by one of our clients, one of our early clients, in fact, was that when we call up students,
Yeah.
we saw your application, they don't even know what company we are calling from, because students
They
apply
have multiple.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Students just apply anywhere blindly because they're desperate, which makes sense. And what Interlink does is kind of like how dating apps work, where guys are also just as desperate. It limits you, like basically limits your swipes after you've applied to a certain number of places,
Got it.
right? So there's like a daily limit, and on top of that, if you're already in talks with like 5 HRs, then you can't actually talk to more companies until a conversation has been closed. So like
Okay.
features like this have been incorporated because our clients had these reviews that this is the problem they're
Problem,
facing with
yeah.
other recruitment
Okay.
platforms. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still don't understand. If I was a company and I had to pay 5 rupees, it's a small amount, barely nothing, I'd say. But why should I do that? Let's say if I'm Tata Group,
Yeah.
I already have a name established. People are already dying to apply in my company. They know I have reliability. Why should I pay 5 rupees to see a
Because
profile?
you are already paying 45-50 bucks on another platform.
Right.
I mean, it's nothing is free. Even the groups, like even the companies that don't utilize, let's say, Naukri or something, they still utilize things like LinkedIn. And LinkedIn also charges you money, right? Which is significantly higher than what we are charging.
Yeah.
So that's also a thing.
LinkedIn charges you per job post. So it charges you depending on the role. It might be 81
Exact.
sometime per day.
Yeah.
So 100 per day, 81 per day.
Yeah.
If you are posting a job, let's say if you're in India and posting a job for the US, it might charge you 600 to 700 rupees per day
Okay.
accordingly.
But so LinkedIn, we know as that it's
A
a very
social
credible app.
Okay.
Everyone has experience with it. So how do you all build credibility with your clients, with your new clients as such?
So,
So-
credibility goes hand in hand. To be very honest
Yeah.
with you, when students will come onto the platform and they will see their journey, right, they will automatically gain more trust on us as a platform, because see, it's
Okay.
built by people their age itself, right? We know the problems our age group people are currently facing because we are in the same age group.
Yeah.
That's why we also put that feedback loop in the progress report thing as well, because us as applicants don't have anywhere to go. We don't. Nobody's telling us actually ki what we should do further to actually get an internship.
Yeah.
There might be some seniors or in now in Mumbai specifically and in colleges which have that placement cell and everything, you have your seniors who you might go to and talk to. Ki, okay, give me a direction of what I should do further. But in tier 2 and tier 3 cities, they don't even have a placement cell, nor they have the seniors who they can actually go to certainly. So they only rely on platforms like YouTube to actually learn the skill, but they don't have anyone to actually connect them with. So we act like a barrier there. So when you solve a problem of a person, उसका problem है वो platform पे आ रहा है, उसको solve हो रहा है ना, credibility अपने आप आ जाए.
Fair. That's fair.
That's it.
And on the
Talking
client
about
side,
reach there.
Yeah,
one
sorry,
sec.
sorry.
Just talking about reach there. How exactly? So he said Mumbai right now. So right now your clients us as the students. Are they based in India, abroad? How is it right now?
No, so pan India.
Pan-India.
Right now we've covered all metro cities. We've covered a good chunk of Maharashtra, and we're also like venturing a little bit into the east as well.
So you guys already have companies set it up there, which you all have connections.
We have
कि यहाँ पे आने
companies
वाले हैं.
and colleges both set up there. So thing is, the companies that are hiring for hybrid roles are mainly where are like students from very tier 2 tier 3 cities or like very backward cities essentially are going to apply, because they we can't expect them to travel to another city just for an
Yeah.
internship.
Yeah.
A job is a very separate
Yeah.
thing, right? So that's where that problem is being fixed, and majority of our clients on the B2B end are currently in Mumbai,
Okay.
right? But we are also expanding. So thing is, if you're going to connect with an MNC in Mumbai,
Mm-hmm.
it becomes pan India eventually after they
Yeah.
gain trust of your performance here. in the city.
Definitely.
So that's the kind of.
So
way
if
to
I
go.
was right now applying an intern like in Karnataka, so in my swiping section, I wouldn't get any company that's from Mumbai.
No, so that's the thing. You would get companies in Mumbai. So as an applicant, even your preferences are taken into account
Right.
on InternLink. So what it basically asks you is are you open for
Traveling.
remote
Working
work,
some
or
other
would you want to
place.
like travel, all of those things. So it will show you
See,
accordingly.
more than 70% internships are remote. Not many people actually, many startups specifically, they do not offer on-site internships because they don't have an office.
Exactly.
They want to ensure that the interns are working, remote itself. And when we talk about credibility, right, we are also looking at actually these colleges promoting our platform.
Why colleges?
See, it's simple. Colleges act like a channel partner for us because colleges are facing this problem on a daily basis. Let's
Right.
talk about any college specifically. When we talk about the placement cell, right? They are actually what the placement cell, let's say the TPO is doing as well. Going on LinkedIn, putting in the keyword, getting the what you call it, job post in itself, putting it on an Excel sheet. Then accordingly contacting those companies ki, okay, you have an opening, let us
Offer you.
let us offer you our students who can actually cater to these opening. ये जो पूरा manual process है ना, इसमें कितना ही job scrape कर लेता है एक TPO. They cannot scrape so many jobs. That's where AI into comes into picture, and we are actually helping these TPOs solve this problem as well. We are being like, okay, yellow, these are 100 job posts. Get your students, try to connect your students with these particular companies
Got
and
it,
see if
got
they
it.
can get an internship or a job here.
So your
Specifically.
major client base, the important ones are actually these colleges.
They are a channel partner.
The channel
Channel
partner,
partner.
right? Yeah. Because
Okay.
pressure is on them, so naturally they are going to also be pressurizing the students. Because as we said, before internships became compulsory, the only people doing internships were the one that wanted to do them. Whether it's to make their resume look good, or just because they wanted some work experience, they want to learn whatever it may be. But now, since it's become compulsory, already the students know there's pressure. But still, you will see some students who are like, nahi karna ye wo. But then, if we are putting the pressure from the college's head itself, right? Then the college is the one which is pressuring them, not us. Because
So
see,
yeah,
for the mass market, we are going to be working on a FOMO model. The very
Definitely.
fact that your friends are swiping on internships and getting them is going
Yeah.
to basically incentivize you that okay, you know what, maybe even I should
I
try it.
should
मैं
do
घर पे
it.
बैठ के क्या ही करूँगा.
Exactly.
And this is basically trying to ensure that early on, as we are entering the market, we have good enough traction from the student clientele base.
Fair.
Yeah.
So when talking about tier 1 to tier 3 cities, is there a very clear difference between CVs that come out of tier 1 to tier 3?
100%. Especially if you're looking at institutional CVs, there's a very clear distinction because the better your college is, there's a very high chance that your college's TPO, your training placement officer, has actually sat in on your CV, approved your
Yeah.
CV, whatever details have been put in. And more importantly, the better your college is, the better your projects will be. They will actually
Definitely.
have a lot of, like in real life application as well. And you know, the type of course that you're doing, like how tough your course is, all of these things play a very important role, right? And tier 3 cities, if you go to, you will see that majority of the colleges don't even have like an attendance requirement.
Right.
So students aren't even coming to college, leave learning,
Right.
right? अगर बच्चा आ ही नहीं रहा है कॉलेज में तो तुम क्या ही
क्या
कर
ही कर
सकते हो?
सकते
और
हैं.
उधर प्लेसमेंट इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर ही नहीं है ना tier 2 and tier 3 cities में इतना. Like
Right.
the in here, as I said earlier also, the TPOs have funds as well. They have more people. They have more staff.
Yeah.
Delegate these tasks to and accordingly help a student or assist a student with things and actually get these manual tasks done much more faster, right? But with tier 2 and tier 3 cities, they don't have this kind of infrastructure in general. So this is where we come into the picture to actually assist them. So that is
Okay.
what we are doing for our channel partners particularly.
So let's say I'm a tier 3 child again.
Hmm.
I have a bad resume per se. Does InternLink actually help me change or at least bring some points to make it a bit
It helps
better?
develop your skills, right?
No,
As you
it
suggested,
does-
it suggests
actually
you
does a
skills,
lot.
right?
So one thing we missed in the
Yeah.
user flow that Virat said, that you go and upload your CV. Internalink also has this feature that if you don't have a CV, we actually have a AI CV builder on the
Wow.
platform
Yeah.
that makes your CV for you.
Okay.
Definitely.
So the idea of having a bad CV just goes out of the window
Got
right
it.
there and there.
And we are trying to, so we don't want to make it like a usual CV builder. This is currently in progress. So we are building an agentic model of it. So when you're having a conversation, right? Why time we want to make it on the back end, you approve everything. You say that, okay, mail it on this email address and you will get that CV directly on your email.
Oh.
So now as agentic agents are actually progressing, this is what, because interfaces will go away after after a point.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to have conversations and take things through based on that. So we are actually thinking from that future perspective itself of how we'll be catering the market on that.
It was actually very crazy because a place where how this whole wave started, ki AI is actually taking
Yeah.
jobs. You guys are using AI to create these jobs. Create bhi nahi, I'll think. It's just filling the gap that are already there, I'll say.
And think
Okay.
of it this way, man. You're just having a normal conversation. वो 10-15 मिनट के बाद तेरा resume भी बन गया है.
Wow.
You on, let's say we are also planning to connect on WhatsApp itself. So because see now many interfaces, what many companies also do, they operate only through WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Now we have a platform, we have an interface, so you'll directly get those jobs updated on our interface itself. But
Okay.
when things progress, let's say 10 years, 20 years down the line, when SaaS is not that accepted and things, let's say go down, what we will be doing is you'll be having a conversation. Your resume is created on WhatsApp. You get these 15 listings. You've already applied. You know your compatibility score, and everything is sorted out within that 20-minute conversation. So the
That's
selling
damn
point,
interesting.
the selling point is mainly like take a call से job मिल जाए, or at least एक direction मिल जाए of what you should do for.
But
This is what
as
we
he
go for.
said, AI is taking a lot of jobs up. Do you really think that
Yeah,
eventually
as
some of
it's-
the internships, those, because some of the internship roles that they have, they are for very like simple tasks and everything. So don't you think that
See,
might get
all manual tasks would be automated. When we talk
Yeah.
about tech, and even Abhimit will cover for his particular sector of how AI is actually impacting his sector in general. Like when we talk about economics as well, right? Now, when we talk about tech, people are just being replaced who don't know AI, how to use it effectively and get the job done. They are being replaced by people who who know AI, who can
Yeah.
write the prompts well, who can write the code much more faster.
Yeah.
Pehle we had to write the code manually and all of that. Now you can just have to put the prompt in, and you should know where to actually integrate that
Integrate,
code. What Claude is giving you.
Exactly.
So that is it. Like it's actually creating more jobs also if you look at it.
Yeah.
Look
I
at it
mean,
on that.
it's helping you upskill
Yeah,
basically?
and like this is a statement which has been said since the 1800s. I think that this thing is gonna take the jobs away. I mean, you can go back all the way to the Industrial Revolution, and they are like, okay, now what are the slaves gonna do? Like, just think about it. Like, that's with the advent of the steam engine. But the fact of the matter is, as infrastructure keeps on developing and as new things keep coming into the market, I think it's an individual's responsibility to actually go ahead and upskill themselves. And obviously, we know that not everybody has that sense of direction.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what Interlink is doing as well, right? With the weekly reports that we have, you get to know that this is where you're lacking. Right, you might think that, oh, you know what, I'm doing very well because of the people you get up, like you sit down with every day. But then there are a lot of people in the market who might be doing much better than you, who might be much more skilled than you, and they are your age and they have just as much as experience as you. So that's what that's what matters at the end of the day. How much
Exactly.
you as an individual are willing to upskill yourself to stay ahead of the curve.
So in terms of like conversion, when I say from internships to jobs, has Internlink actually linked this up?
So we have not ventured into the job market
Job
as
market
of
for
now
Okay.
because we want to focus on the internship ends
Internships
right now.
completely. Okay.
Right? But it is definitely a goal of ours to come in the next 3 to 4 years, 100%.
Definitely.
Because see, right now you see even Amazon started with books, right? We need to start with one niche first, and
Yeah.
even an internship, we would be picking what type of job, white collar, blue collar. So
Okay.
for now, our sole focus is on the white collar internships itself and how
Okay.
exactly we are progressing.
And
with
eventually,
things.
the freelance move is also coming from the West into India, right? You
Yeah.
see a lot of freelance, especially, I mean, I come from the marketing domain, so I know a lot of people
Yeah.
who do a lot of freelancing, whether it's like video editing, graphic designing for a lot of
Exactly.
different companies at the same time.
You see it growing a lot.
Yeah, we have seen it grow a lot over the past couple of years. So a lot of these different things Interlink is definitely going to be venturing into. And with the thing, like, just specifically about freelancing, what has happened is that as AI has come into the picture, even those who had upskilled themselves and started working with companies, even now they are not getting jobs because AI is already automating everything for them.
Exactly.
Like, let's say I learned graphic designing for 6 months, and then I started working somewhere. I'm like freelancing in like 3-4 different places, and suddenly there comes an AI who can do that graphic designing.
Yeah.
I
Just put in a
need-
prompt.
Yeah,
it's ready.
yeah.
hai.
Yeah, so I'm like, "Bro, ab main kya karu?" That's the kind of thing. But then I should be able to utilize that AI, right, in order to make my designs better. Because with things like tech, with things like marketing, designing, all of these things, people might think that AI is taking your job away, but AI can never really truly replace the creativity that the human mind has, right? Matlab, you can, okay, maybe someone can put in a base idea that this is what I want, and can also put in a little specifics that I want it to look like this, I want it to look like this. But that level of analysis, especially right now, it hasn't come into the market yet, that the AI is able to tell you, okay, you know what, agle hafte ye wala audio trend hone wala hai. AI can't do that for you,
Yeah.
right? But a person might be able to. So Interlink is going to help you become that person.
Yeah.
Right. So talking about hiring processes, अब हर HR का एक bias तो होगा ही, and Internlink has to respect that, because at the end of the day, it's the company's choice, not Internlink's.
Yeah.
How do you all have any idea that fixes the biasness, or since already compatibility score है?
So देखो compatibility score जो रहता है ना, एक तो it's your own individual compatibility score that you as an individual have.
Okay.
And secondly, the other compatibility score that gets generated is in accordance with the job that you've applied to. So basically, how compatible you are with the job. So that kind, yeah.
So
like,
there's a certain metrics that is sent by the HR,
correct. Yes.
and that gets matched up with my own profile.
Yes.
Yeah, the JD, right? The job description that they're currently sending. So, see, in the full-time job specifically, they have a very rigid hiring process because they know that the employees that are going to come, they're going to stay for a longer time. But with
Okay.
interns, when you know they're going to leave in 2 to 4 months, the company is also like, okay, I chota mota kam nikal ke they leave. So they are also not very stringent on the way they are actually hiring the interns. They just want to
Okay.
hire them as fast as possible. They don't want to spend more time. It's
So
all
that
about the
flexibility is
efficiency.
actually a good thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Okay. And how does this AI that you all have made, how does it like customize itself to each industry? Because hotel management के बच्चे अलग जाएंगे, टेक वाले तो बहुत अलग
बहुत
जाएंगे,
अलग जाएंगे.
तो वो differentiation वो create कैसे होता है मतलब?
So right now, when we talk about tech specifically, right, and from the other sectors also, जो JD मिल रहा है फिलहाल के लिए, based on that only an ideal candidate is being created on the back end for that
Okay.
particular job. और फिर उससे कंपेयर कर रहे हैं हम लोग द कैंडिडेट दैट इज अप्लाइंग. सो वो ऑलरेडी बैक एंड पे क्रिएट हो रहा है और उससे कंपैटिबिलिटी स्कोर मिलके कैंडिडेट का दिख रहा है. कंपनीज को एक टियर लिस्ट फॉर्मेट में दिखते हैं सारे जो एप्लीकेंट्स होते भी हैं. And we are collecting more and more data. So the main goal is to specifically create these Chrome extensions also for each and every particular industry. So a
Oh.
long-term scope hai. Because
Okay.
right now we're in the process of actually launching it as well, getting to know more about the applicants and the type of applicants who are applying.
Exactly.
Because even when sales jobs are getting posted, yeah, once the internship is done, we also get a review from the employer that okay, how did the intern perform? Right? Based on that also we assist the companies furthermore when they're hiring again.
Okay.
Because those reports we also get for us to improve our systems better. Yeah,
Do you all take feedback for the this thing for the companies as well?
we are taking feedback from the companies only of
No,
how
no,
they
for
work.
the
He's
companies,
asking
from
us
the
company
interns,
experience
from the
interns.
interns, the company
We
experience.
are
how
doing
they-
that because see, problem kya hota hai now when the company culture metric comes into picture. Now even when you look at all these big companies, like I won't name the company now, but
Yeah.
everybody knows the cases that are happening due to stressful situations that the employees are committing suicide as well because of toxic work culture in the end.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
how Glassdoor has this rating system on each and every
Yes,
particular
yeah.
job and for each and every particular company, we have that kind of a system that we are even doing. We are taking feedback from the applicants and also that whether or not the company is paying the stipends, if they are delaying stipends or not, because
Right.
that's a major problem, right? Which
Definitely.
these companies commit and then they delay the stipends as well. So with these things, we can also blacklist the company or even tell the company that okay, we have not even received multiple offer applicants have told certain things about you. So
Yeah.
this is what you should certainly be addressing because this is
Okay.
what not does
Basically,
not
what the
happen.
feedback loop system in place does is that kind of also acts like a sort of metric for whether you should be shadow banned, whether it's for the
Yes.
intern or if it's for the
Yeah.
company.
Companies.
So, like, let's say you have applied somewhere and you've spoken to the HR on our platform, and then they've called you for an interview and you don't show up for the interview. That is going to come into our database that this applicant did not show up for the interview.
Yes.
Right, and that is more than likely to shadow ban you from the platform.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you apply as a candidate see the HR wants to know what all companies have even been shortlisted for the interview as well. So we
Okay,
send
okay,
those
okay.
data points also to the HR. The minute you apply on your profile itself,
Uh-huh.
it's shown through InternLink what all interviews have been, let's say, selected for, what all you
Right.
attended, and what exactly happened. The progress can also be
So
seen.
let's say I've been selected for 5 companies, A, B, C, D.
Hmm.
तो company C के HR can see कि मेरे पास A, B, E, F सबका हो
सबका
चुका
हाँ
है.
सबका हो चुका है.
Okay, okay,
Because
okay.
there is this thing which is like leveraging, offers,
Mhm.
Offers.
and
Yeah.
more often than not, a lot of people actually bluff. Right?
Okay.
So that is
You can
also,
see the exact.
yeah,
Yeah.
we don't want that issue to occur on our platform that कि अगर विराज ने कहीं पे अप्लाई किया and then
हाँ.
he's like मेरे को गूगल से भी आया मैसेज
हाँ, exactly.
मैं कैसे मान लूँ
In terms of like availability, right now Interlink, what's the most available internship?
Sales.
All of sales.
Yes.
And the least?
In terms of volume, it's sales right now, and the least right now in terms of volume, I would say, is in the marketing domain.
Why do you think that is?
I mean, that is actually kind of on us because we have not gotten enough companies that
Companies,
are
okay.
hiring for
Yeah.
marketing roles
But
right
like
now.
in terms of ratios, it's going good.
Yeah, in terms of ratio is going pretty solid. In terms of like, because there's also not a lot of applicants for the marketing domain, right? So it
Do you think
works
there's a
out.
particular field that might be growing, which might have more internships in the future?
The legal space, 100%.
Yeah.
See
So,
the
Yeah. So now, in the legal space, I think just a month back is when the internship period ended for a lot of law
Yeah.
colleges in the country, and the government has also mandated the the building of new colleges. So they are laying the foundation for a lot of new law schools as well. And as India keeps on developing, our legal system has also changed. I mean, even recently, your IPC, I think, if I'm not
Yeah.
wrong, was subjugated to a change. So with all of that, and the fact that the number of lawyers in the country are increasing, not at a speed at which the number of cases in the country are increasing. I would say the legal space is definitely going to increase in terms of interns, because now the colleges are also pressuring students that actually go out and intern with real law firms or with real law basically family owned firms,
Right,
kind of
right,
thing.
right.
So I would say the legal space is
Legal से याद है, how does what's the legal background of Interlink? Do you all have a lawyer for yourselves?
yeah,
Is there
we,
someone with a
we do.
legal
yeah,
framework?
so we all three of us have our own personal lawyers, and
Okay.
we also have a company lawyer that basically looks into
Have
all
you
our,
all
like,
faced
filing
any
thing.
legal issues yet?
No,
No,
not yet.
not
touch
yet.
wood.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
touch it,
yet.
touch it.
Yeah, touch wood.
So like contracts में बात करते हैं. The contracts that are given from, let's say I'm a Interlink student, I've got a company. मेरे contracts उनके पास जाते हैं कि goes through you all?
No,
How does
it goes directly to the company.
So you guys have
basic-
no kind of
no,
interference in
no,
that
not
case.
there
It's me to
at
the
least now.
company.
Yeah, 100%.
We're a
Acha.
matchmaking company.
Yeah.
That's it.
What you do on the date is
Dating
none of our
app
business.
for internships.
Yeah.
Fair. Got it. So okay, another thing. Ab Interlink, you're I think the business head right now.
No, I mean all three of us are businesses.
Yeah.
Being
सबका तो
very
कुछ नहीं,
honest,
हाँ, हाँ,
yeah. I mean
You're
all three of
split
us
up.
are involved in the strategic.
In terms of like
decisions.
getting company corporations, what's like your next thing? कौन सा company है जो तुम लोग को चाहिए कि हाँ ये Interlink पे आए और recruit करे?
thing is, there's no specific company per se, I would say,
Okay.
because a lot of very good firms that are there, but we also know that they don't have intern requirements right now, at least,
Okay.
especially the ones which are not registered in the country,
Mhm.
right? Whether it's like companies like your Big Four or anything, right? They are not registered in India, so they don't have any compulsion, even with the government putting any pressure.
To actually put out
Yeah,
internships.
to actually put out internships. But I feel like that space is also going to eventually change, right? Because especially like at least for us college students, we do get a lot of PPOs after we intern at a very good firm. We do get PPOs. I mean, my college specifically, picks up interns get picked up from like Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan,
Yeah.
etc.
Yeah.
Right? So we would also want to automate the process for them, even though for companies like these, the process itself is very lengthy.
Yeah.
So for example, if I were to give you Goldman Sachs ka example, it would be that first a QA, like a quantitative aptitude test, is given out, and then from that your top 800 people are selected. Then वहाँ से GD होता है, then 3 rounds of interviews, and then the person
Okay,
gets
that's-
selected for an
Yeah.
internship. And then if they perform well enough in the internship, that's when the company decides to give them a PP or not.
So let's say Internlink had to make a deal with Goldman Sachs tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Would you all include all these things in your app itself, or that is again taken care by them?
That would have to be taken care of by them, honestly, because I mean, conducting a GD on the app right now, like a group discussion,
Yeah.
wouldn't
Be possible.
wouldn't be possible. Even if we wanted to make it possible, I feel like, again, because as we said, there are biases, right?
Right.
And if you're a smart enough student, you can bypass those biases 100%, right? Or use them for your benefit. But when other people are involved, right, from the same side, because all of you are
Yeah.
competing, right? When your own competitors are involved with you, then it becomes a hassle. So yeah, that's
Okay, so in terms of volume of how many children have actually. Okay, so right, abhi to company kaisa hai? It's all on. I can apply right now and I can start swiping,
no,
or
so right now, at the time the podcast is being shot, the application is on Android.
okay,
Right. We've also deployed it on iOS. We're just waiting for the App Store to complete its regulation
Yeah.
process,
right,
and
right.
it will soon be visible there as well. And once it's visible there, we'll basically be doing like a full out launch or something, and then obviously we'll start posting the job posts over there. Right now, the mandates that we have of our clients that they want fulfilled before the app comes out, we are just doing that like manually, through our own personal brands, our own personal like social media and everything. We are able to fulfill that right now. But very soon enough, you will be able to just start. You'll be able
see
to
the
start
platform.
swiping.
Okay.
So yeah.
So that in terms of children who actually landed an internship, what's the number?
So we did do a beta testing. We got 500 children placed across
Okay.
across I think 7 colleges. So yeah, I
So
mean,
that's
but
500 open positions applied by how
Yeah.
many children then?
I think we had gotten a good 4 to 5,000 students who had applied. So
Okay.
think like around 10% of students getting placed.
And
And these were not very good colleges,
Right,
just by
right,
the way, right? These were like
Okay.
tier 2 colleges, tier
Yeah.
3, tier 2 at max.
Mhm.
So yeah.
here again, college acted as the channel partner itself. The TPO handled everything, the communication between the companies and the students as well. So the everything happened much more efficiently for us as well. And we also worked with some tier one colleges in the process
Yeah.
for the same.
Because obviously, as a new company and especially as entrepreneurs who've not built something of this extent before, that level of credibility only comes after a certain testing period has passed. Right?
Okay.
They just can't go on our word. So that's the sole reason why we went a little on the manual end initially.
So I just have this thing. You all approach so many big companies. Why can't any of those companies actually pick up your entire idea and like revamp it and start it on their own? What is stopping them from doing the same thing you guys are doing?
यार तो लेट्स से वन थिंग, अभी वो कंपनी का खुद का भी काम है, ठीक है.
वो
Now
तो है.
in even when we talk about our competitors, let's say Naukri, let's take Internshala and all these big companies itself, right? Changing the whole architecture of their platform. अभी नौकरी तो इतना साल इतना बड़ा बेस बनाने के बाद of what they are and how they are actually charging the companies, वो एक टिंडर वर्जन नहीं बनाएगा उसके कॉर्पोरेट्स के लिए, बिकॉज देयर क्लाइंट एंड द टारगेट मार्केट फॉर देम इज कम्प्लीटली डिफरेंट. लेट्स टेक इंटर्नशल आल्सो फॉर एन एग्जांपल. द वे दे आर एक्चुअली मेकिंग मनी राइट नाउ, ठीक है ना, वो पूरा मॉडल अपना चेंज नहीं करेगा जस्ट बिकॉज ओके दिस न्यू एज बिजनेस मॉडल राइट नाउ इज वर्किंग.
Hmm.
They would want to wait more and see. The best thing that all these competitors do that they directly acquire. वो
Hmm.
बनाते नहीं बैठेगा. Building something from scratch again takes a lot of time. You'd much rather acquire that company. Yeah.
Are you guys opening to getting acquired?
Not
Right
we,
now.
we don't have that in our minds right now because we are only focused on building something, getting more traction on it,
Hmm.
getting more and more students placed for the same, and just moving through it. See, we are
Hmm.
20-year-olds, and we have nothing to lose. ये company चलो 3-4 साल और चलिए, we are 24 at max. Look, we have a lot of time. The main advantage for us is the time.
That's where people start their lives, you know.
That's the thing.
I
That's the
agree.
age
Yeah.
at which people start their lives. And more importantly, right now, why we're not open to acquiring is because मेरी मम्मी मेरे को बहुत मारेगी. ठीक है? And मम्मी से ज़्यादा मेरे दोस्त लोग भी मेरे को बहुत मारेंगे because they are waiting for the app.
Yes.
So yeah, that's not an option.
So in
at all.
terms of company valuation, where does Interlink stand?
Right now we are valued at $500,000.
$500,000.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's
You
our
have recently
Yes.
secured funding, right?
Funding.
yes,
yeah.
yes, that's our pre-seed valuation
It's
number.
only one round of funding.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
the
one
that's
round
the
of-
one and only yet. And we are also in talks to raise the second round as a seed valuation round.
So again, coming back to the past actually, before starting Interlink, जब तुम लोग को realize हुआ कि yeah, there's this untapped market. विराज के पास ये वाला जो plan था with this tech one, was it already ready? Or this started later after discussion develop होना चालू हुआ?
So yeah, I had it at a very small scale. पहले Interlink in the first stage was just swiping. It's like Tinder more or less. अब जो नए metrics हमने लाए, the
हाँ.
new data points that we will be
ये
collecting.
सब मिलने के
वो
बाद
सब-
develop चालू
वो
होने
सब
लगा.
with time it kept on improving. That's how MVP saw MVP को फिर we keep on improving, right, to ensure
Yeah.
that we get to the final product.
So
to
who
make
helped
it
you with that
marketable.
kind of direction? Because it's not easy, right? It's not
Yeah,
just
it's not-
एक दिन वाली बात
हाँ,
नहीं है कि
वो-
एक दिन
yeah.
उठो भाई
It's our
बनाओ.
honestly, it's our clients, our college professors, our
Yep.
friends, family, everyone. Like everyone we talk to because this is all we talk about.
All the
See,
feedback. you
Yeah,
got.
it's all the
Yeah,
feedback
yeah.
we can get. I mean, anytime we get a feedback. रात के 1 बजे मैं किसी के साथ बाहर गया हूँ पार्टी करने, वो मेरे को कुछ बोल दिया, मैं कॉल कर रहा हूँ क्लब से बाहर निकल के कि भाई सुनो ये कर सकते हैं.
Because see, target audience भी तो 18 to 24 के बीच में, it's our friends, it's
Exactly.
everyone who we know. So it's much more easy for us to collect the data and validate the whole user experience in itself.
Target audience is at 18 to 24.
Yeah.
So if I was 16, I can't apply?
So that
You-
depends.
You can apply. Think of it like a normally distributed graph. I'm an eco major, sorry. Yeah. If you think of it like a normally distributed graph, majority, like 90% of our client
Is 18 to
it's in the 18
Yeah.
to 24.
But there is still places and internships
100%
available
because
for...
I mean we started at the age of 15. I'm
15, so-
sure
What was
there
the
are a lot of
youngest
students.
applicant you all had?
Youngest applicant, actually we are working with this one school that starts off by giving internships in the 9th grade.
Oh.
Yeah, so we
In ninth grade.
yeah, in the
And
9th
talking about the
grade.
quality of these children.
Yeah, I mean very good quality, very well designed CVs and very passionate kids, right?
Let's also talk about one person working in the tech domain itself. He is just 18 right now. जब वो 16 साल का था या 15 साल का, तब से he's been working with me itself on different projects.
Oh.
So he was also in Course Compass पहले. So it's like with him, he has been programming since he was 9 or something.
Jesus.
So, yeah.
मैं मुश्किल में आने में देखने का ट्राई कर रहा था सबटाइटल्स के साथ. Okay, that's interesting. And then, okay, chalo. What's your workforce?
Okay, so apart from the three of us as co-founders, we have a team of around 10 to 12 people across tech, marketing, and a little bit in sales.
Sales.
Are you looking to expand this?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, that's the sole reason why we also want to, move into a second valuation round, move into a second funding rounds.
In terms of expanding, are you looking more people in sales or more people in tech? Where
More
does it
people in
actually
tech,
lead?
more people in tech, 100% because sales is something that we have automated over the past couple of months. We
Okay.
ran some, there was like a good solid 3 to 4 month testing period where we were
Acha.
figuring out different sales strategy in terms of acquiring clients, right, on the B2B end especially. And then we realized that we are able to automate this. So like,
Okay.
Yeah, because nowadays you can create all sorts of workflows, right, to actually
Yeah,
automate
exactly.
sales. It's much more easier now, and it's much more convenient as well. But with tech now, as I even told you about the agentic model that we would be working with, we need more workforce as well to accordingly move forward.
and a lot of things which are connected through APIs right now, we would actually want to build that in house as well. So
वो तो यार, you know how a foundational model is built. It requires a lot of data for us
Exactly.
to even build it. So
yeah.
we are just waiting for us. It will take time, of course, for
Data
us to
to
collect that
collect.
much data. But yeah,
Mhm.
that is what we are looking at.
So InternLink का खुद एक internship खुलने वाला है.
100%.
वो बोल तो सकते हैं. So, guys, the first part, in terms of salary,
Hmm.
कल का चालू होगा. What are you guys expecting? कि अभी companies are that are giving like 5,000 per month, I'll say, internships. So इसका भी segregation है?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, there are a lot of companies that we have that are willing to offer like 15K just for someone to edit their videos. And yeah.
These are available right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these are available. Yes.
Okay, wow.
I mean, not available on the app itself because,
Haan,
as I
right,
said,
okay,
it's not.
haan.
Yeah, but these are job mandates we have received.
Mm-hmm.
But then there are also companies who are like, we are gonna pay like 3K for someone to work in sales, and then there will be companies who are willing to also pay 30K for someone to work in
Now,
finance.
Usually, what sectors are you all in already? Like you all are in tech and marketing
Yeah.
as such. Do you all are you all in the healthcare sector as well? Like
We are
'cause
not.
doctors really
Mhm.
and people who are studying like healthcare, they're going to actually need to do shadowing a lot.
Yeah.
They require to do all that.
Correct.
So
Correct.
that's something you all want to work towards, or have you all
So-
already tapped?
So
into?
right now we've just tapped into the internship market as such,
Mm.
right? Like basically interns who are either working from home or they're going to the office and working with a team with sectors like healthcare, right? I think the main issue is that first of all reliability, because I mean the responsibility is the highest there,
Yeah.
right? It's a place where another person's lives are in your hand, literally. And the reason why we haven't ventured into it is because the only source then we would have for that is the colleges itself, right? And the entire process is very long. Like as you asked me, even for like Goldman Sachs, the process is so long,
Exactly.
and that's the sole reason why we haven't approached them yet, because we don't have enough data points for it. Similarly with healthcare as well, I mean, right now it wouldn't make sense for us to delve into that. We'd rather capture what we can right now, like which is a very voluminous market, and then go into the very niche markets where
Yeah.
a lot of testing, a lot of runs, a lot of trials need to be conducted before actually offering someone an internship.
In terms of like ads and campaigning, how far do you all think Interlink has actually reached the right audience?
So we have only run one campaign till date.
Okay.
वो भी because someone told us एक बार run करके देख लो.
देख लो.
Because
क्यों नहीं किया? But I'm not understanding.
So thing is, I mean, we are very chindi people. Honestly. Right? Like अभी मैं कॉलेज से आ रहा थे शूट के लिए and I was like यार कैब से नहीं आ रहा, मैं 100 रुपए एक्स्ट्रा लग रहे हैं.
हाँ.
Yeah, that's like हम लोग उस हिसाब से थोड़ा चिंदी है. But more importantly, we have actually received very good organic traction on the platform. Right now, I think we are closing around 2,500 organic followers on our Instagram, and we just started posting content like 2.5, 3 months back.
Okay,
Right?
that's
Yeah,
great.
that's great. I mean, that's pretty decent. And currently, we have around 350,000 unique profile visits every
Okay.
month, right? And that's all without any sort of ad campaigns or like performance marketing.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually, obviously, we will have to run these campaigns, because, as I said, the current traction we've got on our Insta is obviously through our reels and through our posts and
Exactly.
everything.
Okay.
And in terms of traction on the B2C clientele, as Virat said, is through the colleges.
Hmm.
But eventually we want to move into the mass market where students aren't just coming because of their colleges, they're coming because they want to use the platform.
Exactly.
Right? So that's
And
also there.
also for a startup in general, running performance marketing campaigns from day one does not make sense.
Yeah, unless
Right?
you have surplus
Yeah.
money.
It does
It's
not.
too expensive.
But
yeah.
the way I see it, I see जिसका ज़्यादा नाम है, जिसका नाम दिखता है, वो काम
वो
चल
big
जाता है.
अरे they क्या, so see now all these companies that you see that go on Shark Tank,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The main reason they go for is marketing.
Marketing,
So
yeah. Exactly.
after many people have seen what they're currently working on, what they're doing, then running those performance marketing campaigns and getting the results is something different. But हमारा जो revenue model है भी, जिसमें companies आगे profile unlock कर रहे हैं, to even track that metric, more convenient for us is to go to corporate events, convert those startups, than them using the platform rather than doing
Okay.
performance marketing. So there are many different ways of us actually acquiring those customers, which is more efficient for us than performance marketing.
Have you
Performance
thought
marketing.
about going on Shark Tank?
So यार we
तुम
were
लोग को
in
funding तो raise करना ही है,
so,
तो-
so we were in progress with that, but some back and forth happened. At that moment, Shark Tank was only accepting D2C brands,
Okay.
and we are a service company in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
end. So we are planning to go on Shark Tank on next
Yeah.
season. Like we have things planned, and we'll be looking into it.
So even for the previous season, we cleared like the first 3 rounds.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But then after that, we got to know that this is what the scenario is right now. So And
Yeah.
we were, you know, pretty early on in development, so we were like, we don't want to go in with just an idea. We want them to see
So
the
maybe
product
next
as
season we
Yeah.
can see all.
well. Yeah, 100%.
So in terms like the short-term goals,
Hmm.
where is Interlink seeing itself?
So right now, within the next 1 month, we are looking to, as I said, launch, like do a proper launch, and also you know, get the B2C and the capability to swipe on internships, because that is what we were
Yeah.
promising for the past couple of months.
Yeah.
And a lot of DMs which we have read and we have replied to. If I'm not replied to you, I'm very sorry. But yeah, who are asking where is the app I want to apply? Where is the app I want to apply? Right. So that is our first short-term goal, which is actually visible. On the invisible type of like, you know, side of things, which is internal for us, would probably be things like, you know, the next round of funding, or just as Virat said, like, you know, starting to host our own corporate events where companies come in and, you know, have placement talks with us, all of those things. So that's like the next 3 month goal at least.
And even on the end of how these companies work without any HRs now, as you know, Telegram, right? Now
Right.
they had no HR. They only used to host this coding competitions
Exactly.
through which
yeah.
he used to directly hire the
Mhm.
candidates as well. So what we are, our main goal with the platform would also be, right? We would want the applicants to actually enjoy while using the application in itself, and we'll be tracking those metrics as well. So we will
Okay.
be providing our applications access for free for a good certain amount of time for them to actually try it out. We'll be providing the certain video notes for free as well. They would be, you know, trying out the platform. We'll be directly partnering up with the colleges as well, which we have currently. We have around 40 colleges in pipeline with us. Right now, we've already converted on 15. So we have things planned out. We the colleges are also working with us right now. Primarily, they are from Mumbai itself, the college that we are working with, because it's much more easier to, you know, converse with them and strike a deal.
Exactly.
Because colleges usually take a lot of time. So the turnaround time to actually convert a college is somewhere near 3 weeks.
Okay.
So for us to actually convert a college, much more easier when it's in Mumbai itself. So that's what even we are looking at as of now.
I think we've talked enough success. Let's talk struggles थोड़ा.
Hmm.
बताओ मतलब 2 साल 3 साल whenever you all started, what are your struggles or what are the main problems? How did you all tackle
I
that?
mean, Internalink did not start more than a year ago. It's
Yeah.
been like a good
Oh.
10 months. Yeah.
That's very
Yes.
fast for
Yeah.
the amount of stuff you all have
Yeah.
actually achieved. That's
like
crazy.
2-3
एक
साल-
साल
2-3 साल तो नहीं हुआ है भाई.
2-3 साल तो नहीं हुआ.
Because
it's
मैं
been
जो
10
सुन
months.
रहा था उसमें सुनने को लगा था ये तो बड़ी चीज है यार.
No. It's
नहीं, नहीं.
barely
एक
been
साल
10
में इतना
months,
करना तो बहुत क्रेजी हो गया मतलब.
Yeah.
Okay, तो एटलीस्ट 1 year में
Hmm.
कुछ तो स्ट्रगल्स आए होंगे.
100%.
अरे
Startup
हर
है.
दिन का काम है यार.
हर दिन का ही है.
Struggle तो रोज होता है.
Where do you all see the problem?
There's no problem as such.
Like any major problem you might have faced
Yeah,
coming and you all have solved it.
we have
basically.
faced a lot of problems, because see, again, first time entrepreneurs, at least the two of us, and first time for the three of us in actually building something big. So a lot of drawbacks on the end of, first obviously, like financials, right? Like the pre-fund, how we only know how we were able to sustain the company. That's one. And then obviously also the fact that we did not really know how to run a company per se. Because
Yeah.
we've
तो ये
never,
कहाँ सीखा?
huh?
अरे
Guidance
rare है
मिला?
कि सीख गए.
नहीं,
करते करते
करते
सीख
करते
गए.
सीख
Trial
गए.
and error.
हाँ.
So
Figure it out.
We got mentors also in the whole process,
Yeah,
right?
100%. We have mentors as
Who
well.
we interacted with, and they also guided us on how exactly things need to be. Now,
Hmm.
even when we were raising funding, now for 19, 20-year-olds, it's very difficult to raise funding anyway.
Exactly.
Right? So,
Especially with your parents
Yes.
breathing down
yeah,
the neck.
so we had an investment bank also who assisted us with the whole process. They got us the right meetings. We sat for the meetings. So it was like a direct learning process altogether. Strike rate ऐसा ही होता है कि meetings होते रहते थे. We used to learn and take back something from those meetings and actually not make the same mistakes again. So it was a feedback loop that kept on happening for us as well.
We have messed up a lot. We've messed up a lot internally. We've messed up a lot externally as well, with like meetings or like not being able to close clients, all of those things. But you know, we've learned through the process. It's all trial and error, and we are going to keep learning 100%.
So
Grades
seeing you all
कैसे
have
चल रहा है?
first
Grades.
College life grades. You guys are
तो-
19, 20 years.
Yeah.
मैं तो कॉलेज थोड़ा मेरा बहुत कम हो जाता, सो माय कॉलेज हैज गिवन मी एग्जाम्शन 100%
Okay.
फॉर नाउ, एंड मैं तो एग्जाम भी मिस कर देता कभी कभी, तो वो मेरे को रीसेट में बैठा देते हाँ दे दो.
This-
सम टीचर्स तो जस्ट गिव मी मार्क्स विदाउट मी इवन, जब वाइवास होते हैं
हाँ, हाँ.
दे जस्ट गिव मी मार्क्स, हाँ विराज रहने दे
जान
तू
दो.
मत आ तो मैं तेरे को मार्क्स दे दूंगी. सो दैट इज व्हाट करंटली इज हैपनिंग विद मी सर्टेनली इन कॉलेज इन इटसेल्फ, बिकॉज दे नो व्हाट आई एम करंटली बिल्डिंग. जो मेरे करियर का गोल, लाइक जो डिग्री का गोल है, बीबीए का गोल, पीपल वांट टू ओपन अ स्टार्टअप आफ्टर गेटिंग अ डिग्री.
Exactly.
But I have a funded company right now, which we are growing and learning in the process. So the teacher also know that they are determined banda hai, going to all tier 1 colleges, going to IIT Delhi, giving seminars and everything as well. So they are also confident in what I am doing and what we are building together as
You
well.
are probably learning more with
yeah,
this entire
outside-
thing than
outside
college
college.
itself. Yeah.
As for me, I come from a home where like academia is taken very seriously.
लेना ही चाहिए यार
हाँ
मतलब
मतलब अरे मतलब जब ऐसा कर रही हो तो मतलब it's fine, but the thing is it's been instilled in me always to like give a lot of importance to it. इसलिए मैंने जेई छोड़ दी.
Wow.
But yeah, like I'm doing a BSc in economics, which is a very, I would say, tasking course,
Yes.
right? So I have to balance. I mean, I do balance it. I'm coming from giving like a 30 marker ICA right now as well,
अरे वाह.
right? but it's, I mean, it's fine. Grades are pretty great. College life is, I mean, I go to college a lot because I don't have exemption, right? I need that. I need that 80% attendance criteria.
You must be feeling very burnt out at the end of the day. right?
No, I actually feel very fulfilled at the end of the day, honestly.
Okay.
I mean, I know that I'm going to sleep knowing कि हाँ आज मैं नल्ला नहीं था. So like, so like it's actually a very, very good feeling. And so here, unlike Arvir and Viraj, I am living with friends, right?
Yeah,
because my
okay.
parents are not in the city right now, right? And they probably won't be till the time my degree gets over. So it's a completely different experience altogether. I definitely have a lot of freedom that, okay, even if I'm not able to chill out and like hang out with my friends at night, I can go out at 2 a.m. and then come back at 5.
Yeah.
So like it's fine.
And even with the CGPA, right? So even after, let's say, not attending many lectures and giving the exams, I still got more than each and every person in my class. I had a CGPA of 9, which is still fine
Okay.
for a candidate which is not even attending college.
Exactly.
More or less in the first time, I didn't even attend college that much. So still the CGPA was quite decent for me. And I anyways don't like give CGPA that much importance, but that is something what my mom wants. So that is something which I'll have to.
Mom wants.
Every parent in India wants.
Yeah. Like I remember going home for summer vacations. I come home, I'm sleeping. Next day I wake up, ऐसा printed है मेरा result. Highlighted. My dad is like, what is this? Why have you gotten B plus? I'm like, Dad, लोग fail हो रहे
I
हैं.
have seen my parents been like my attendance falling below 90% and them getting a call and they're like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
wrong with you?
Have to be like नहीं बाद में attendance दे देंगे बाद में नहीं देते but वो बोलना पड़ता है कि बाद
Can
में
you
दे
all tell
देंगे.
us about your third founder? थोड़ा उसके बारे में background.
Yeah, so like Arivir also has been working since 15 only.
Okay.
उसका था कि I mean he also like interned in a couple of places. उसका mainly sales है, right? So he used to work in थोड़ा sales and then he started working with this ed tech kind of startup, and then eventually him and I, we were friends for a good year and a half, and I think it was the time of 12th boards for us. This is Jan 23, so around 2 years back, and we were like, bro, नहीं होगा. ठीक है. और वो तो ह्यूमैनिटीज वाला, मैं तो साइंस वाला, मैं तो एकदम खत्म, मैं पढ़ा नहीं 2 साल. आई एम लाइक ब्रो नहीं होगा, एंड ही इज लाइक वी नीड मनी ब्रो. आई एम लाइक हाँ 100% वी नीड टू मेक मनी. एंड या आई मीन दैट्स व्हाई वी स्टार्ट, वी लाइक कुछ करना है. एंड I mean, college started, first year started for the two of us, and that's when we formed WIC, and then we met Viraj, and then. that's
So
how it
question
started.
on my mind was with seeing other companies in the same other apps or other companies in the same thing as you all are doing, is there any feature or something that you all have seen another company do which you all have wanted to integrate and haven't integrated yet?
So one feature which we actually recently integrated, which we tweaked for our thing, is Hinge has this thing. Hinge has this thing where you can send roses to any
Yeah,
girl that
yeah.
you like, and it's a very expensive feature. I think it costs like around $1,000 for like 3 roses. So the girl feels valued. She's like, oh wow, I'm like this guy wants to spend $333 on me, even though he doesn't know me, right? So that's something we integrated in the form of the video notes
Video
itself, right? So it's
Okay.
kind of like with the rose you're able to tell the girl, bro, I'm more than interested in you. And over here you're able to tell the company that I'm genuinely very interested in working with you, and you're able to tell them like in a 30-second clip that who you are as a person and everything. So,
So
that is a
HR ka
feature.
chat is basically the talking stage right there.
Yeah, it is.
And
Crazy.
even features in regards with for HRs also, right? For them to get more of the talent pool. Now, Naukri and Indeed, they don't provide their separate APIs altogether.
Yeah.
So what we are doing is we have created that AI agent. We are using Gumloop as well. So with Gumloop, what we do is that the minute you connect your accounts and everything with LinkedIn, Indeed, and Naukri and everything, the minute you post a job on internal link, it gets posted on all these other platforms as an external job post.
Okay.
The user will directly get redirected to internal
Yeah.
link and go through the screening process.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah.
ये तो अच्छा है.
So that's how our B2C acquisition of users, the supply gets sorted to a certain extent.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I think that wraps up for us for today.
Yeah.
It was
man.
very great meeting these two wonderful guys. I wish we had the third one also. थोड़ा और बातें
Hmm.
करने मिलते.
100%.
It's okay. After you all grow, sometime in the future, we can have
Yeah, we'll
another
have a
shoot.
revisit.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, we'll see how much you all have grown, how many targets you all have fulfilled,
Fulfilled.
and how you all
Yeah.
aim higher, even higher
100%.
than.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
Lovely.
Thank you
man.
guys.
Thank you
That's a
guys.
great one.
Bye.
Bye.